What's up there, G? You back
What's
at
up?
it again, baby.
What's happening, bro? What's going on?
Man, you already know, man. Another day, another day.
Yeah, a
Hey,
lovely
we
day.
living.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
TIMD.
yeah.
Thank God it's my day.
Hey, you just did your own thing.
Yeah, just
That's
snuck
what's
that
up,
in.
man.
Just snuck that in there.
That's what's up. Hey, look, y'all. Today's topic of the day, man. The slap heard around the world, man. The Oscars. Y'all already know where we going.
Yeah,
Will Smith and Chris Rock.
and Chris Rock,
Wow. Wow, bro. How
man,
did how
just
did you How did you get the when did you get the information about
man,
the slap?
I got it from you. You had
Oh yeah, that's right.
called
You
me.
did get it from me.
You called me about it, and I think Melissa on her break, she had called me about it and said, "Have you heard about the thing of the Oscars?" And I was like, and I asked her, I was like, "Is it real?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's real." No, she called me
Yeah.
first, and then you called me and told me about it. And then, like a couple of hours, I finally seen it, and I was just like, I was I was in shock, bro. Like I couldn't believe what I
Yeah.
was looking at. I'm like, you got two of the biggest stars. I mean, and they've been in the business for since they were like teenagers. So they've been doing their thing for a long time. So they have
For a
a,
long time.
a long history of being in the game, entertainment, movies, everything. So I was
Yeah.
shocked, bro. Yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah. When I first seen it, I was just like, is this real? Like, you know what I'm saying? They said it was people black people boycotting the Oscars at the time. And when they went off, they said something about like they had black producers, like all black staff or something like that. And I'm
Yep,
like, just
yep,
it's just our luck that the first Oscars, you know what I'm saying, you know, the attention it got was what black people always get, like bad attention. Like we always get the bad stuff. Like, why did it have to be like that for us? Our first time taking
yeah,
over and doing it,
doing
and then
things.
we show what you know what I'm saying, what the world think of black people. Like we animals, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, the initial slap though, I don't think he should have did that. It's other ways he could have did, like corrected Chris Rock. Could have waited till he got backstage and talked to him, let him know how he feel. But the joke wasn't even all that to me. I'm being honest with you. Like the GI Jane joke it wasn't even all that. That get up out your seat and walk on stage and do that to somebody. Like, I mean, no, it just wasn't.
No, I mean it wasn't a horrible joke or crazy joke, and I didn't know that Jada Pinkett Smith had alopecia. So
Me neither.
if there's a lot of celebrities that's coming online just when they tweeting or is on video with IG or Facebook, they had no idea
Mm-hmm.
that Jada Pinkett Smith had alopecia.
Alopecia.
So
Yeah.
if celebrities don't know, and a lot of the just average common folk don't know, then
Yeah.
you can't assume that Chris Rock know because everybody's in their own circle. Everybody got their own thing going
Mm-hmm.
on, so you can't assume that. Plus, and you don't know if they're going for a role for a movie. And she doesn't look like she's dying. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
she just looked like
Yeah.
she just shaved her head, whatever, for a while.
Yeah.
But like you said, the joke was mild, and he even said, "Love you, Jada." And then he said the joke, and then
Yeah.
after everybody kind of laughed, and some people said, "Oh," he was like, That's a nice one." And then Will went
Right.
there
That's a nice one.
and slapped the hell out of Chris Rock, and I'm like, "Out of Chris Rock, you do the
Yeah.
Chris?" I'm like, "You should have did
Yeah.
that at the red table." Like, I'm not promoting violence, but that was a moment
Yeah.
for you to line some people up and just be like, "Bow, pow."
Most definitely.
That was the time.
Most definitely.
But I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people were saying that there's a lot of stuff that was going on that was bubbling up for years.
For a
And just
long
like,
time.
but
Yeah.
who else said it? Ricky Smiley said there's a lot of females. Well, there's a lot of women. Their men, their husbands or
Mm-hmm.
boyfriends are in the grave right now because trying to defend their honor because the women are giving them that pressure to do something about it, and then they act it, and then all of a sudden they lost their life. And the females go
Yeah.
on about their life, but these dudes lose their life, and people they know that, but they don't really speak on that. But men
Yeah.
lose their lives a lot trying to defend a female's honor for her, and she don't even get into the fight. She just either say something or instigate the fight. But I'm not saying
Yeah.
that was just not that was the wrong move.
Yeah, Ricky Smiley. I watched that video. We watch Ricky Smiley around here all the time, but Ricky Smiley did say exactly what you just said, and I pretty much agree. I agree with it. I agree
Yeah,
with it. Like, man,
I
that was
100%
uncalled
agree.
for. Like, yeah, I wouldn't like. How would you even go about that situation? Somebody said that about your wife. Like, would you react like that?
No, man. I mean, I would react like I would react. I guess knowing the environment that I'm in, knowing that I'm in the front
Yeah.
row, knowing that I've been nominated for an Oscar for this amazing film that he did for
Mm,
Venus and Serena playing their father,
yeah. King Richard. Yeah,
King Richard.
I like
I
that
mean,
movie.
that right
Yeah.
there, man, you have to have some tact of reaction. And I would like look at Jada like, look, I'll talk to him afterwards, but right now, you need to chill the hell out. Calm your ass down. Take another sip of that water. All right? I ain't forget about the red table.
Yeah. Yeah.
The red table? I ain't forget about the red table.
You know what I'm
Shut the
saying?
hell up. You know what I mean? And then
Like, yeah,
talk to
for
Chris.
real. Yeah.
Talk to Chris in the back. If you want to scrap with Chris in the back, cool. But you gotta think, he ruined his own moment. Chris Rock was trying to present the award for Questlove, a documentary about, I think, something in Philly that was so important. He won the Oscar too. You
Yeah.
just ruined the moment
Yeah.
for Questlove. And then you had the producer, a black producer, finally, and that was his time to shine. And you stepped all over it
Yeah,
for
man. Pretty much took.
for her, for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
man. That was man. A lot of people didn't agree with what took place. Like, I mean, it's mixed. It's a mixed bag right now.
I
A
was
lot
about
of
to
women
say.
saying that. I'm about to
Yep,
say.
yep,
I'm about to say right now.
yep.
A lot of women they condone what Will Smith did, and me
Right.
personally, like, it's a way you defend your woman, and I've
Hmm.
always defended my woman the best way possible. Like,
Yeah.
when there's something going on, for instance, like I was on a train and some guys was ready to, try to do something strange because they liked what I had. And I told her, like, get off at the next stop and I'll take care of, like, whatever. And
Yeah.
just let me know, like, if you made it home safe. Like, it's ways to do things, what I'm saying.
Most definitely, yeah.
But people pick and choose who they want to do that to. Like, if it was The Rock saying that, like I seen people saying if it was The Rock, it wouldn't have
Yeah.
went down that way.
It was
If
like
it
it
was
was
somebody,
if it was The
if it
Rock,
was somebody like,
Batista,
you know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying, John
Yeah,
Cena. Nah. Somebody
some big
swole.
boys, some,
I mean swole. Walk in there, yeah,
yeah,
Jada. Basketball head ass. Somebody said something like that, you hit like a grape.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? G.I. Jane 2 said something like that, swole
yeah,
like that. You think Will
yeah,
Smith, he probably would have went up there, but he'd have been
yeah,
either rolling or limping back. Because it wouldn't have been
yeah.
that kind of show.
It it definitely would have went down the way it wanted to go down. And
Especially
like
somebody
a
from
lot of
the
people
street.
said something about that.
If it was some kind of
Yeah, I
street,
mean,
some kind of
because
yeah.
I'm not saying Chris Rock is a pushover or
Not
anything,
saying that at all. No.
but it's like you look at his face, he tells jokes, but you look at him, he's a skinny dude, he's frail, and would you walk up to Chris Rock? It's easier to slap Chris Rock than The Rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
you picked the right rock.
You
Yeah,
picked the
he
right
will
rock.
pick the right rock.
He
Yeah, he
picked
didn't
the
get the
right one.
boulder.
He didn't.
Yeah, he
He done
picked
got
Little
that
Rock, and now I'm
bump.
not, and I'm not talking about Arkansas, man. He
No.
picked the Little Rock. So, but yeah,
He
man,
picked
like
the
it could have went a different way.
little rock.
He picked the Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
That was jacked up. You
yeah,
know what? And a lot of
it
people
was
said
messed
stuff
up.
like Shannon Sharp and Skip off of
Oh my
Undisputed.
god.
Shout out to Undisputed, Shannon Sharp and Skip
Yeah,
Bayless.
shout out to
I always
Undisputed.
watch them all the time. But Shannon Sharp was like,
Hmm.
he said, I would have came up out of that suit. I would whoop Will Smith's
Yeah,
ass.
he did.
And I'm like, hey,
He did.
I completely agree. Because I'm like,
Yep.
now you don't know how the other person is going to react. You really don't.
Yeah.
And you
You
can't
don't know
blame
what
for
they're
that either.
going through either. Yeah.
You really don't. Chris Rock been through a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. He said stuff on his in his past comedy specials a lot, going through divorce, alimony, going through stuff. You don't know what a
Yeah.
person's going through. So
You
yeah,
really
that's crazy.
don't.
Another person, as far as like when you were saying like females were like kind of agreeing and condoning Will Smith, Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tiffany Haddish. She's doing her thing, whatever. But
Hmm.
she was another one that was like, wouldn't you want your man to step out and defend you? Of course you do. But you got to think,
Yeah.
who is the consequences going to hurt you or your man? Because he can go to jail.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
get injured. He can even die.
Yeah. There's ways to do things, bro. Like at the end of the day, like
And
you gotta
there's so
really
many ways.
think about
So
your decision. You really gotta think about your decision when you do stuff. When you put your hands on somebody, you gotta think about everything before you do that because it can ruin you. I mean, you can come out the victor, but if you don't, then what? You
yeah,
know?
and I'm so tired of hearing stuff like, "Oh, black men need to protect black women." I'm like, you've always been protected. Hell, you're in the protected class. The only class
Yeah.
of people that's not protected is black men. We're not protected at all. We're fair
No.
game for everybody. Like
Yeah.
we don't have no
We
kind of
definitely are, bro.
what are you talking about? Protect black women finally are getting protected. You've always been protected. You serious?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that. So you got any
2022 Oscars just went
2022?
to crap, man. Like it was I heard it was a beautiful show, but man, that was just BS. Oh yeah. So
We're not
we
going
were talking earlier.
we're not going to take away the fact that the people that won the awards and anything like that. I mean,
Nah.
shout out to them. But
Yeah.
go ahead, G. We'll
No.
step to the next part.
You were about to say something. Sorry about that, man. You about to like
we
introduce
was so basically the thing to the
segue.
slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the segue that we got going on. We're gonna share some stories, like not a whole bunch of stories. We're gonna share probably one or two stories about when we was slapped and how embarrassing that was and how we felt. I'm gonna just go ahead and start off and just get it out the way.
Yeah, man.
So
let's hear it. What did the 5 fingers say to the
So-
face?
slap. And yeah, it was a hell of a slap. I ain't gonna lie to you, it rung my bell. I mean, this was the first time that I got slapped so hard that it was just ringing like on the cartoon. You see the bell and they shaking, and it was like that, bro. It took me a while to get my hearing back. So basically, we was at a convocation, and there was some girls in the room, and it was getting kind of crazy. It was getting kind of crazy, and I grabbed the wrong girl. I grabbed the wrong girl the
You
wrong
grabbed the
way.
wrong girl. Wrong. Oh my god.
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong girl the wrong way,
Nice.
and all I remember was smiling like, yeah. And she turned around like, no. And then it was like kapow to this side. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like, I felt like teeth fell out. I felt like I was in another universe. She smacked the black off of me. Like, you know the saying, I smacked the black off you. Well,
Yeah.
it felt that way. And see, I'm still light skinned. I used to be his complexion. So, you know, it was just crazy.
She
Like,
smacked
it was just
she
crazy.
smacked the melanin out of you.
Man, what? Man, I'm
She-
telling you, bro.
She
it
gave
was
you
bad.
she slapped the hell out of you. Man,
Like she cocked it back outside the hotel room, like
Damn.
across the street somewhere, and it just came at me like bow, like a round of thunder, bro.
and then it was
Yeah.
over. Damn.
It was
That's-
over. It
That's
was
some
over
BS.
like that. Yeah. What about you though?
All right. I got a mild one. When I was in high school, I was dating this girl, and you know who I'm talking about. We was talking and we
You
was
gonna
going
say her?
through
You
something,
don't say her
whatever.
name.
I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her
Don't say her
name.
name. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I just remember her last name just now too. So
Oh yeah,
we
yeah.
were talking about the buses because she caught the bus, and we live right across the gate from the school. So we were talking and we were arguing, whatever. And I said, "All right, blank." I didn't call her a bad name. I just called her the wrong name. I kind of did it
Oh
on purpose to see what she was going to
yeah.
do, kind of, because I was like
Mm-hmm.
kind of feeling her friend because she was already telling me about how she think I like her friend, and I didn't. But I got fed
Yeah.
up with her saying that, so I was just calling her. I called her a friend name and see what's gonna happen, and kind of got slapped in the face. It was like
Damn.
so it wasn't bad. The slap that I really
That's what
got,
you mean by wow. Yeah.
yeah, the slap I really got that was in my with my ex-wife, that was a bad slap because I was
Damn.
on medication because after I got back from Afghanistan, I was on medication because I couldn't sleep, for just all kind of stuff. But I couldn't sleep, so
Yeah.
my medication, I was just on it. It was too strong, but I didn't know it at the time, and I was out of it. And she was trying to wake me up, but that's a whole different thing,
That's
whatever.
that right there.
That's a whole
Yeah.
different thing. But yeah, but that wasn't a good slap, whatever at all. That was more so like domestic abuse. But of course, we don't talk about
Yeah.
men's men's health and men's rights because we just don't care about what men go through until it affects somebody else or the family. And
Yeah.
damn that, if anybody,
Yeah. Damn that.
if anybody need any advice or help, with some men's rights issues or some men's issues, we your guys, especially me.
Yeah. We
I'm
are.
definitely your guy. Talk to G. Hit up Real Talk with G of my podcast. You know what I mean? Our
Yeah.
email is in the description on our page. Hit us up. You know what I mean? Hit us
Yeah.
up. Like, share, comment. Ladies, if there's some steamy comments, put Mark name first. And like I said, I'll read it later. I will read it.
Hell nah, man. Hell nah, man. Hey, subscribe to our channel, man. Real Talk with GMR. We on
Please do.
Instagram too, the same name. Real
Subscribe,
Talk with
subscribe,
GMR.
subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, and leave the comments down below, letting us know how you feel about
Please
our
do.
episodes and tell us about yourselves and if y'all can relate to the stuff we talk about, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Like
know
I
what I'm
said.
going to do. G, you know what I'm about to do, right?
Anyway, we're not going to do that. I wish I can edit your ass out. Comment good,
I'm about to,
bad, or ugly.
yeah.
Don't do it. No one wants to see that. This is not the 90s. You're not a hippie. Don't do it, bro. We don't want to. Oh
Peace.
man, you.
Peace. Peace in the Middle East. That's when we really get peace in the Middle East.
And that's
Peace.
our show.
All right,
People,
man. We out.
appreciate it, guys.
We are out.
We out.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all as always. Yeah, we out.